Hello, welcome everybody. We are the XoneBros. This is podcast number 30. Woo! Woo! 30! It's been a great week. Lots of gaming going on this week. Lots of news, lots of fun stuff to talk about. Thank you everyone for joining us. Whether you're in chat or you're listening on your way to work, we appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yes.
A ton. As always, I am
Thank
joined
you.
by the bros. The X1Bros. First and foremost, he used to be indecisive. Now he's just not sure. It's Mr. McSpicy, Mark Haywood.
Huh? Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, sup?
Hey, tell the world about your purchase today.
Oh, it was my lady wife's birthday, and I got her a Nintendo Wii U.
Boom!
Woo!
That's nice.
Yeah, her favorite game, she told me like a couple months ago her favorite game was Mario Kart.
That is a fun game.
It is a fun game.
So I got Mario Kart 8 with the Wii U.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
How are you at it thus
I
far?
suck.
I'm good, so we should play.
Oh my gosh, I thought I was good at video games. She beat me. I was playing that.
She was
before.
using motion controls too, wasn't she?
No, she
Oh, okay.
turned those.
Sarah-
I was so proud of her. She's all, "What's going on? This is stupid." Pause. Think. Oh yeah, this is great. I love that.
My
What a
wife
woman.
uses the motion controls with her special controller that I got her. She beat me, and I was mad. She beat me on motion controls,
Yeah, I don't get that.
and I was mad.
Anyways, my wife's incredibly good at that game. I don't get it. I thought I was good at games, but I got wasted. I just don't understand.
What
the
you
game
got to
yet.
do is get the Wii U Pro controller. You'll feel right at home.
Oh,
yeah.
even like not even the
So
gamepad
the
thing.
pad is nice, and for some games it's nice and it has features. But the Pro controller, you'll feel right at home.
And this is an Xbox show.
I know, this is an Xbox show. Anyway, second, the voices in his head may not be real, but they have some good ideas. It's Jordan the Man, Jordan Paskett.
Hi.
His usual intro. Hi.
Sup.
Hi, stop. Hi, comma, hello.
Sup.
And last but not least, my opinions may have changed, but not the fact that I'm right. I am X1. This is X1Bros. We've got a great show for you this week. Jordan's just doing some...
He's
could
juggling.
be... What is the bartender ladies that do all the tricks?
Coyote
Ugly.
Ugly? Yeah.
Jordan just did a little Coyote
Yeah,
Ugly with his
pretty
water
soon
bottle
He's gonna
right
stand
there.
up on this table.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh dear.
So, Jordan, what is going on in the world that is Xbox One this week?
Well, it's been an awesome week for Xbox One. First off, it has been a really good week.
Yes,
If you're an
yes,
Xbox One owner, you are proud to be an Xbox One owner.
Proud.
Yes.
I love my Xbox, and this news is why.
Preach it.
First off, starting with Phil Spencer had an interview with the Tick podcast this week. It's a pretty good interview if you want to check it out.
The Inner Circle.
The Inner Circle. Sorry, the Inner Circle.
The Inner Circle.
Yeah, it's their podcast. It's a pretty good interview if you want to listen to it. It's on YouTube and stuff. But he was talking about dashboard customization options like themed backgrounds,
Pictures.
and on the Xbox 360 you can do this. You can put a picture in the background of your. So
I did that once.
Yeah, I did that too.
Never changed it after that, but I did that once.
He also talked about screenshots as well, so which would be pretty cool. A lot of people have been asking him about that, and he talked about it. There is no specific date on this stuff, but he did talk about it, and he did say, it will in future be in the future for Xbox One. Will arrive on Xbox One in the future, is what he said.
Okay.
Anyway, it's
So
pretty
in
cool.
the future.
In the future, that's what we got. So, but anyway, it's a good interview. Phil Spencer's a cool guy. I always like listening to his interviews, so it just gets me pumped. So
I don't think I would be as excited for the future of the Xbox One if he was not in charge. Like, he really...
Oh,
Yeah.
look what he's done in
I
just,
I
what,
feel
5 months?
safe
Yeah.
knowing that he's
at the helm.
He's at the helm.
And he doesn't have like a douchebag purple tie on either. He's like a gamer. He's
Yeah.
not some, corporate
Yeah, no, he...
douchewink.
No, and I think that he's the perfect fit. Whoever
No, he
made
is,
that...
yeah.
Some Cooprit...
Some
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 corporate...
Cooprit's going to. You're gonna get me start swearing. I can't do that accent without swearing.
Some corporate guy above him made the correct decision to put him there. So
No, and really cool dude. Are you okay there?
Jordan is choking on his water. Sorry, everybody. We're
All
trying.
right. Next, Geometry Wars. This is a popular game, but I've never played it. Probably because it reminds me of math, and I suck at math.
Because
Has
it
the
says
word-
geometry?
Has the word geometry.
Yeah, it has the word geometry in it.
Yeah,
So,
that's the
so
only-
this is.
Scares you.
No,
So
it's
this is-
fun. It's a
This,
good
I know.
game.
I hear it's really fun. I have never played it, and the reason I played it is because the title was Geometry Wars. When I first saw the first one come out, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to be good at that game."
Do you not play like billiards or pool table stuff?
No, I do.
Well, that's all geometry.
Well, yeah, but I thought this was like numbers.
No,
Like
so
when I
you've
first-
never actually played the. So
No. I've seen it since then. I'm just
Oh.
saying when the first one original came out, Geometry Wars, I thought it was like a numbers game. I was like, yeah. I
Oh
can't
yeah, not for me.
Yeah.
Give me a pistol.
So yeah. But anyway, no, Geometry Wars is actually really popular, and Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions is out next month
Nice.
on November 26th for the Xbox One and Xbox. I think it launches on PS4 and PC on November 25th, and Xbox and Xbox 360 are the following day, so that would make it November 26th for us, which is awesome. It's a popular game, and I actually might pick it up now that I've seen it,
Yeah,
and I'm excited.
it's fun
about it.
It's a fun one.
All right, also coming out on the 21st of this month, we have Shadow Warrior.
I don't think
I have seen this game.
Yeah,
it was on Steam, right?
the original. I think so. Yeah, I think it's on Steam. It's being ported over.
It's
The original came out in
it's-
1997. It's an old.
yeah, it's
It's been around for a while, but this is the newer one. But
it's cool.
I've not seen that. I'll have to
Shadow
go look it up.
Warrior
It's like
comes out
crappy cool.
Crap.
If I
Oh.
remember it right.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
So on October 21st, if you're into the Shadow Warrior,
Also, crappy cool stuff.
Yeah. Crappy
Alright, hey,
cool stuff is awesome.
Sunset Overdrive went available for the pre-order and pre-download, like I think we mentioned it last week.
Nice.
But if you pre-order it, which I did last night,
Yeah.
so we have it, and it is installed and ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dear.
So if you pre-order the Sunset Overdrive from the Xbox Live Marketplace, you'll earn 2 additional weapons as a part of the Day 1 edition. The first weapon is called the Hangover. It's a series of beer cans strapped to an electrified pitchfork.
Nice.
Another formula you can't go wrong with.
The next one is called the Accords de la Muerta, which is described as a guitar with melting candles on it. And and it's a melee weapon. So they look cool. You can see the pictures on Xbox Live. But if you spend $80 for the Day 1 digital deluxe version, you'll take home all the stuff that I just mentioned, the 2 weapons, and you'll also get the $20 season pass. But the season pass is normally $20 anyway, so usually they bundle it into where you save $5 or $10. I don't know why they didn't do it here, because I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah.
you
Who
get
knows?
the season pass if you buy that edition. So, and as we all know, Sunset Overdrive is ready to come out on October 28th, which is going to be a good day because I'm ready to play it. So,
Nice.
all right. Also, this week on the Xbox One, NBA Live 15 is now available for pre-order and digital download, along with Just Dance 15 is also now available for pre-order and pre-download. And the one everybody's probably been waiting for, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which I'll admit, I'm actually pretty... This one looks good. I think it looks pretty
Why
cool.
do you think it looks good?
The new multiplayer trailer that they
Okay.
showed, I like the... It's not... I mean, it's different than Titanfall, but I like the jetpacks, this verticality
Yes.
we're going into
yeah.
first-person shooter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
So,
fair enough.
I think I might give it a try. It's the first Call of Duty I will have tried since Modern Warfare 3, actually. I kind of took a break in between them.
Yeah, that killed me too. that was.
But you still bought, like, the
that
next 2, didn't you?
no, Modern Warfare 3 was the breakup.
I thought did Black Ops come out? I didn't get any, though. I got Black Ops 1, I didn't get Black Ops 2.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I
there's a lot of
once
them.
Modern Warfare 3 hit, that's when I broke up with that girlfriend. I was done.
Anyway.
I walked away.
The Day
Cold
Zero,
turkey.
the Day Zero edition, the Modern War or Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is now available for pre-order and pre-download on the Xbox One, which is
Nice.
awesome. All right, now the games that are released and out. Dive Kick
Yeah.
is now out on the Xbox One.
We don't just kick stuff. We dive kick
Yeah.
stuff.
It's
Wow.
a 2-button fighting game.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So supposedly it is the world's first 2-button fighting game.
I like that
Wait,
too.
really?
Yeah, like
What
literally.
about like
2
that old
buttons.
like the arcade Atari game?
No,
Where
because
you-
those
it's the
technically have 3 joystick and 2 buttons.
Oh, so it's just 2 buttons.
Well, that's what it says. The description: Dive Kick is the world's first ever 2-button fighting game.
Okay.
So it could get interesting.
I guess
I
that's
might
what's
check
something
it out just
to
to see what it is.
Anyway, it's now available for the Xbox One.
Wow.
Masters of Shadows is also now available on the
Styx.
Xbox One. Styx, Masters of Shadows.
It actually watching it. I know it got kind of mixed reviews, but watching
It doesn't look
that
too
and
bad,
watching
does
people
it?
play it,
Yeah.
it looks interesting. This would be up McSpicy's alley. It's a Assassin's Creed type puzzler, though.
Ooh.
But 3D. It's interesting.
Yeah, it looks
Quite interesting.
It's called Styx Master of Shadows, and it's now available. On
You're
the
like
Xbox
this.
One.
You're like this little dude, like gnome, or I don't know what you are. You're a
Goblin.
little ugly guy,
Goblin.
and you've got a goblin.
Is that why I like it?
And you sneak
little ugly guy.
Real cool.
Yeah,
Jerk.
And you sneak around. You can still fight people, but you're so underpowered they basically kill you. So you have to sneak. And it looks pretty. I think it looks really pretty. But I think it looks. I would try that game.
Okay.
All right. Also out on the Xbox One this week, and I actually might buy this just because I had this game when it launched, and I kind of miss playing it. Sometimes I get that crave to play it. But Rise Legendary Edition is now available on Xbox One. It comes with all the DLC. It comes with the Mortuary pack, Duel of Fates pack,
Mortuary.
the Mortuary pack. No, that's I can't read it. I can't.
Man, well,
Your
Anyway.
font is
It's like-
what do you got? Supervision here?
I know. Look at
This is
that.
Superman's computer.
I cannot read that.
Anyway, Mortuary pack,
And
Duels
you're
of
like
Fate
sitting
pack,
all the way back.
the
Woo!
Mars Chosen pack, and the Coliseum pack are all included. Those are all multiplayer packs, but Legendary Edition is now available. And Rise, I think it's a good game. I know it got a lot of criticism, but I mean, what game doesn't nowadays, right? I think Rise is a good game. I would probably gonna get the Legendary Edition. Anyway, what are you laughing at?
It was chat. Sorry.
Oh. Alien Isolation is now available for Xbox One. Have you guys seen it this week?
I've not seen it.
watched
That's
a
another
couple.
one that gets mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Too. A lot of people like it. A lot of people don't like it. So that's one I think I might have to try for myself as well.
I've been watching a lot of people
yeah,
play it
on Twitch. Yeah, me as well.
I got to tell you, those those robots.
Yeah.
Or there's these like mannequin things that come out of nowhere and just beat the crap out of you. I don't think I never watched like Today's Special ever again. Did you ever watch that public television show, Today's Special? Oh my gosh, it's where mannequins come alive. Oh well. Anyways, this game those guys freak me out in this. I'm not even playing the game, and I'm like, oh my gosh, scary. And then they give you like a gun in this game, and if you ever use it, the alien comes and kills you, pretty much, because it's loud. I don't know. So instead of a camcorder like Outlast, you have a gun that you can never use or you die. Feels like
That's intense.
Yeah,
So,
it's a
Alien
scary game.
Isolation now available for Xbox One. Project Spark, we mentioned it last week, is now available. The full release, it was in beta
You know what?
for quite a while.
This is one of those games that I have watched some people play it. I know that you were playing it, so we're going to get to that
Yeah.
when we talk about our games. But a game that you have to like doing these types of things, but the full release, people are loving it. The full release.
Yeah.
Like
It's, well,
saying
I'll
what
save
you
it.
can do is amazing.
I'll save it for when we talk about what we played this week. But
Did you play this then?
yeah, I played. Oh, dude,
Dude.
this has been a great week for
He
me. I
was
played a
on the
lot.
phone last night with me,
Yeah, I was
and like,
playing
guess
a
what I'm
lot.
playing?
Yeah, no, I
Giving me a play-by-play.
Me and
Oh,
my
man.
Xbox had a good relationship this week.
Oh my gosh! And I was just doing strike missions.
Anyway, Project Spark now available for Xbox One. NBA 2K15 is also available for Xbox One. Trials Fusion DLC.
Yeah.
I think it's Welcome to the Abyss, not Into the Abyss. Welcome to the Abyss is now available. If you still haven't gotten Trials, you got to get Trials. Trials
It's
is a fun
great
game.
game.
Even if you're just bored one day and you got nothing to play, throw on Trials, man. That'll
Man,
keep
I
you
forgot I
occupied.
had Trials,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I know.
Anyway, new DLC now available. Oh, and the DLC is included in the Season Pass, so if you have the Season Pass, don't make the mistake of buying it twice. It is included for you already. All right, Destiny.
Okay.
Cool video I found this week. I'm going to post it to our
is
Facebook.
it the two people?
I have no idea.
Oh,
What
okay,
you're
never
talking
mind.
What are you talking about?
I'll tell you, two people did Vault of Glass and recorded the whole thing.
Oh.
Two.
How is that possible on the first section?
They're good.
Watch it.
Oh,
Okay.
well, probably what we did. Remember, we started in the middle and branched out? They probably did the same thing.
Yeah, we had 6
Watch it.
people and it took us 2 hours.
They're
Yeah.
really good.
Completed
They're
it.
obviously pretty good. No, there's this
Wow.
cool video. I don't know if, it counts as news or not, but anyway.
It's in this section.
Yeah,
So
it's in
yes,
the
it does.
It's in Jordan's news section, so it's news.
It is
So,
news.
Anyway, I'm going to post it to our Facebook page after the show. But basically, there's this part over by on Venus by the Vault of Glass that they basically found some DLC. There's a way that he goes up this gravity lift into this new area, and it's supposed to be in the House of Wolves DLC update. that we're not-
Wow.
And he just kind of found it, and so Once you get up there, it's completely blank. There's nothing up there. He did find 3 dead ghosts up there, but it's pretty cool. So I will link the video, and it's kind of clever how I don't know how he even accidentally just found it, but anyway, it's kind of clever how he gets there. It's pretty cool. In other Destiny news, we did have a hot fix this week, and it made some client fixes and some server fixes. So I'll just go through those. The client fixes are: it added more data logging for matchmaking system. It improved connectivity failure handling to reduce Beaver kick to orbit events, which is KTOs is what they call them, right? It improved logging player disconnections. Internal tools fixed to speed up release processes.
Okay, a lot of maintenance.
A lot of maintenance. Yeah. But anyway, let me skip down to the good one here. Fixed a bug that allowed quick scoping on some weapons, so you actually were in PvP on certain weapons with certain scopes able to quick scope. Now I'm not good at quick scoping, so I hated when I got quick scope.
Yeah.
My little brother actually is a fantastic quick scoper.
I know
and I
he
used
is.
to get mad at him.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry to everybody that likes quick scoping, but you can no longer do it. They fixed it, and then on server fixes, they did security fixes, server performance improvements, better logging, and just a lot of technical backdoor stuff that they fixed to improve the playability of the game. But that was this week, and yeah. All right, this is where the news starts to get intense. This is where a lot of the good stories are coming from. So first of all, Dragon Age, we did get a release that it will be in 900p on the Xbox One, and they say to completely finish the game, it'll take you 200 hours.
Completely will.
Now,
does that mean with like
everything?
That's doing
character?
everything like 100%. Stuff, but
with one character.
With one character,
okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming, and then they did say the storyline is expected to be between 20 and 40 hours.
That's about right.
Which is still a pretty good campaign, right? And then along with everything else, I mean, I get distracted with side quests, so it'll probably take longer. But and then with everything else, basically doing the entire world, they say it'll probably take you up to 200.
200-hour campaign. Dang.
Well, not campaign.
Oh, just everything.
Yeah,
well,
so
everything.
So the campaign itself, the storyline will take 20 to 40 hours, and then everything else will take up.
But that's still a lot of gameplay.
Yeah, it is a lot of gameplay. So, all right, Master Chief Collector's Edition.
What's with you showing your leg? Okay.
Todd in here.
Okay, never mind.
Master Chief Collector's Edition. They announced their 6th map that they're going to redo. It's the old Warlock map. They're now calling it Warlord, that they redid for Master Chief Collection. So that gives us a total of 6 remakes that they made, and the 6 remakes are Ascension, Coagulation, Lockout, Sanctuary, Zanzibar, and of course the one they just announced this week, Warlock, which is now called Warlord. And those are all good maps, just so everybody knows.
It wouldn't be a Halo without Coagulation. Gulch, or whatever.
I think my favorite was Zanzibar. With the big Zanzibar was the big windmill, and I knew where the sword was, and I was like the only one that knew it for like a couple days before.
For like the week?
Yeah, for like the first week. Oh, it was such a good one. But anyway, Halo 2 anniversary. The Halo 2 anniversary campaign is not in native 1080p. I guess it's going to be in 1328 by 1080.
Okay.
So it's not in native 1080, but it is
1328.
Yeah, 1328 by 1080. Which will perform at 1920. Sorry, 1920 by 1080 resolution. Wait, no.
Yeah, because that's like that's like a square. Yeah,
no. They said further tweaking allows Halo 2's campaign to run at 1328 by 1080 in the retail version of Master Chief Collection, putting it a step behind other games in the bundle, which will perform at 920 by 1080.
920. I'm confused.
Oh, sorry, 1920.
Okay, you're confusing me with these numbers.
Okay, let me reread that for everybody. Further tweaking Halo 2's campaign will run at 1328 by 1080 in the retail version of Master Chief Collector's Edition, putting it a step behind of the other games in the bundle.
1328,
which
that's like almost like 4:3 ratio. That's not a widescreen ratio. That's a square ratio. That seems like a typo. I don't know. Okay.
And then the rest of the games in the bundle will perform at native 1920 by 1080 resolution. But the reason Halo 2 is not running at the native 1080 is because of the instant switching between. That's what they said. The instant switching between the graphics engines is holding it back.
That number seems wrong to me. Just because that's like almost
Who
a
is
square.
this? Joystick.
Okay,
Maybe.
we'll look into that.
That's
we'll
what
let
it
you know.
said. So,
We'll post.
but anyway,
what
just
we-
so you know, they did say Halo will not be a native 1080p because of the switching between how you can just hit left bumper and switch between, and it's instant. It's better than Halo CE Anniversary where it went black. It's like per instant. It's crazy.
Gotcha.
Anyway, David's game next. Telltale's The Wolf Among Us is on retail and on sale November 4th.
Wow, that's coming fast. And because when is Walking Dead?
Walking Dead is this season 1 and season 2 are this month.
Yeah.
And then they're just releasing all their games.
And
real
Walking
fast
Dead,
on
the new
that.
season is this week.
Wolf
So
Among
it's a lot
Us,
of-
excellent. In
Walking
anticipation for the Wolf Among Us, I went and I have all of the comics, Fable comics.
Oh.
They are
Cool.
awesome. It is
Cool.
such a good comic series.
All right.
I kind of think like Once Upon a Time stole their story a
Oh,
little
really?
bit. Just FYI. Yeah, read the comics. They're not first.
ABC.
Once upon a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife loves that show.
Oh, really? So I can't bash it?
You can if you want her wrath.
Okay, she's not here right now, right?
She's not.
Okay.
She
I
listens
don't, I
to
don't
it.
like that show.
Evolve,
I got reasons why, but I'm not going to go into it.
How about they make Peter Pan a bad guy? What the WTF, man? It's my like boyhood. I always want to fly. Be a child
I
forever.
know.
Anyway, Evolve's closed beta,
poor Nana.
or sorry, not beta. Evolve's closed alpha test hits Halloween weekend.
Halloween!
So the closed alpha phase will be available to Xbox One players through November 2nd, and it'll start October 3rd, and it'll be available through November 2nd.
So it's closed. Does that mean...
You had to have signed up for it. So if you guys remember, like 10 or like probably 15 podcasts ago, I said, hey, sign up for this.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well then check
Didn't
your
you
email.
use like 15 emails, too? to
I
do it?
did.
Okay.
I have a lot of emails that I use for beta.
And I always
purposes.
end up getting them before you
Yeah,
anyways.
you do. But not this next one. Speaking of betas, the Fable Legends beta is going to begin on the 16th of October, and to prove it,
Yeah,
I have
I'm
my
looking at the
email.
email.
I have
I'm
my
looking at the
email opened up, and I did get an invite. Well, it gave me a link to register for it, and after I registered fully, it said we will send you a link or email when it is your time to participate in the beta.
Okay.
So, which is awesome. Next video, I'm actually really excited about. I want to get this game now. I never played the first one. But Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris, the developers came out with a developer diary series, and I watched the video.
Is this the one where the game, like,
It's Bird's Eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
I watched the developer. I mean, I've seen the first one. And the first one was really successful, and this one looks good too. But after watching this developer diary, I really got into it. It looks
Yeah.
like a lot of fun, especially with 4-player co-op.
Oh.
So anyway, I think
I
it
love
looks
it
cool.
when you say that.
Yeah. So
That's
all
hot.
right, probably the biggest news story of the week, and it got a lot of
Heat.
attention. Yeah, but anyway, the Assassin's Creed Unity will run at 30 frames per second on both PS4 and Xbox One. Ubisoft confirmed it, and it will also on both consoles run at a resolution of 900p. And that is the big news. I won't go much more into it. I'll just let you guys know the news because I know we're going to talk about this during the discussion, and I'm going to keep this page up actually so we can read
It
what
enrages
developers-
me!
But anyway,
This debate enrages me, but we'll get into it later.
anyway-
30 frames for 60 frames.
just know if you have not heard that story,
I want you
that-
guys to know I will never play a 30 frame per second game. I'm done.
Yeah, me neither.
That's it. Oh, what? This is supposed to be the best story of a game ever played? 30 frames per second? No, I don't think so. How can it be? It's only 30 frames per second. Even though I watch
Can't
movies.
be fun.
Even
It
though
can't
I
be fun at all.
Even though I watch movies at 24 frames per second, it doesn't bother me there. But
Well,
vid-
unless it's The Hobbit, 48 frames per
yeah,
second.
But video.
And you know the acting is way better in 48
Oh,
frames
I
per
know.
second versus 24
Those
frames
lips,
per second.
you could just see them move and deliver those lines so much better.
Oh,
Anyway,
man.
I think that is the biggest news of the week. 900p, 30 frames per second, locked on both consoles. And that's the news for this week.
That is the news for
Boom!
this week. That is. It's
It's
actually
really quiet this week. You guys were,
quiet.
Well, you were. I don't have my laptop here.
Oh, that-
Usually
that
I'm
must
like playing games and
Yeah,
stuff while you.
I went to turn on the air conditioner.
Oh, okay.
It's
It just
friggin'
seemed
hot
a
in
little.
here.
I was thinking halfway through.
Usually I'm just like,
this is really quiet.
playing games or doing stuff.
We
on
wanted
the
to let you
laptop.
deliver the news
Oh,
this
okay.
week.
Sorry. I didn't do as good because there was no.
Well, I
ambient
was
noise.
criticizing you. What was
I
that 13
will,
number?
I will say you have got to bump up
your resolution on your computer.
How do you see that, man?
Like it's like
Go ahead, just plus it. I don't know why you have
Just
it so...
plus.
There you go, right
Whoa! I can read what it says.
there. Right there. That's like perfect. That's like a normal human's
I like
computer
how
screen.
his screen's this wide and he has like as big as my
I
phone.
know. He likes the empty space right there, the clean space.
Saving the day. And your wallet.
And with that, we try and save you some deals. Put some more money in your pocket so you could spend it on the ladies. What can they spend today on?
3 deals this week. Well, 4.
Four.
We'll get to it. So this week's deals with gold are actually pretty good. We got Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes 50% off, so it's half off. I like that game, but I like Metal Gear Solid. So anyway, Lego Marvel Superheroes 40% off. Lego Movie video game also 40% off. And then also David was shopping at the local Costco. And tell them what you found.
Xbox One. $389.
$389.
Okay.
Not bad.
So a little bit
$20.
cheaper, yeah.
I mean,
So if you got a
After taxes.
Costco in your
Yeah.
area and you got the old Costco card,
$389.
Go check it out.
Disney Infinity is there for $69. I want to say.
69.
Yeah, I
that's
saw
a good.
they had a ton there, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
was
saw a
at,
crate of them when I
Yeah.
went there.
I
And
was at,
controllers are $49 there.
I was at Walmart and I saw Disney Infinity 2.0 starter pack for like $89 or $99. It was
Yeah.
pretty expensive.
So it's a pretty good deal. Costco, love that place.
Yeah. So check out Costco, and then Metal Gear Solid 50% off, Lego Marvels 40, and Lego Movie video game also 40% off. I would say go for Metal Gear Solid for half off. I think that's a good deal for the game.
Yeah, Metal Gear.
I mean, you
Solid.
hear all this stuff. I beat
It's
this game
just
in
a
a minute,
demo. It's
in a
just
minute
a
and a half,
demo.
and that's fine. People,
A minute and a half? Wow, that's a speed runner.
no, people did beat the game in a minute and a half, but they literally did not do it like you go directly toward. I mean, you can explore the world, do a little side stuff. You know, there's
Wait,
a lot of
you
different.
can literally beat the game in a minute and a half without exploiting anything?
No, yeah, you just go straight and then do because it's the game's not a. It wasn't a full $60 game.
What? Okay. Wow.
So,
Well, that's amazing.
but yeah. No, but there's more. I mean, you can do different missions and stuff like.
Yeah.
I think it's a good game. It made me excited for Phantom Pain. So anyway, I would pick that up at half off if you have not already.
minute and a half. Wow, that's crazy. Man, I can't
That's
even.
better than Super Mario.
It took me 3
Mario
hours
3.
to set up my Wii U today. So 3 freaking hours. It's the longest I've ever set up any device ever. Took so long.
But it was fun when
Okay.
you played it.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So is that it for the deals?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it was
for the
fun.
deals.
The Wii U
That
was
is
fun.
it
Okay.
for the deals. Best deal according to Jordan. Metal Gear Solid. It does look good. I'm interested in playing that game.
And Kiefer Sutherland is the voice of Snake.
I'm in. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's all I
Jack
have
Bauer. Oh,
I-
come
I-
on.
I knew you would like that part.
Jack Bauer's my hero.
There he is.
Are you kidding?
That's enough, the both of you.
Oh man, slap down. It's time to talk about what we've been up to this week. As always, we start with Mr. McSpicy. What have you been up to?
Mm-hmm.
What have you been
I
playing?
just took a... Stop poking me.
I
have...
play, man.
No, don't. Stop. I have been playing Destiny. And,
So let me. No,
I don't know what else to say.
Last week you played Destiny,
And I said I was going to
and
be
you
ended.
said that you were
Okay.
going to be the end.
Yeah,
what
I have more
what
news.
has happened? What
got-
has made you decide
okay.
to keep going?
The carrot in front
What
of
has
my
hooked
face.
you?
The carrot in front of my face. I got.
Dude, it's
I have the
a-
greatest luck in this game. I really do. I don't. I play with Jordan. He gets so mad at me. I got another exotic bounty, and
I
that
still have 0.
yeah. So sucker. Can you?
No, that's me.
Oh,
Sorry, I was
okay.
just putting mine on.
So I got another exotic bounty, and the problem I was having with my other weapons and stuff is I didn't have enough like late game or end game materials. So I created 2 other characters, a Titan and a Hunter, and I'm leveling them up. They're one's at 17 right now, and one's at 15. So I've been just doing that, and then
Tell them what you do to get your extra.
to get my
your
extra
extra
materials.
ascendant
Oh, it's actually great. So if you go to DestinyPublicEvents.com, really great site. You can actually farm the public events, and it's a cool site where it tells you when, if you're like on Earth, for example, you bring up the Earth tab, it'll tell you in 5 minutes the area here is going to have a public event.
Mm-hmm.
So with 3 characters, you do that once a day. And you get there's a possibility when you do a public event you can get ascended shards or ascended energy or different items. There is that possibility, but then because you did that, it's almost like a daily where you go to the post the post office dude, and he'll give you materials when you turn it in.
Now, is that for each character or just one?
Each
for
character.
Yeah, so you can
So that's why I
get
did
3. Yeah.
So I do that 3 times a day. It just takes it doesn't take too long. So that's why I created the 3 characters, so I could level up. I have the Thorn, the exotic pistol. It's freaking awesome. It's a little underpowered right now. They're going to buff it, but it just feels cool.
And it looks cool.
Yeah,
It
it shoots thorns.
That make people turn green because you're poisoned.
Yeah, you can shoot the spaceships
Yeah,
that
and
are
the whole
flying by,
ship
and the
turns
whole
green.
ship turns
Yeah.
the Matrix. It's awesome.
pretty
It's got
cool.
gears on it, like it's.
It looks like something out of Gears of War.
Yeah,
it looks like
Gears of
something
War.
Marcus Phoenix has.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then I got another bounty that's making me do 25 strike missions.
Wow.
So I finished that one yesterday.
That's a big boy bounty.
Yeah, I know.
And he's done with it.
And I'm done. Well, I'm not done with the bounty. I'm done with that section. Now I got to get 10,000 XP on in the Crucible, which is great because I want the bus, the school bus spaceship.
Oh,
that
yeah.
you
Oh,
get
yeah,
out
that,
with
that
the-
ends on Tuesday,
yeah.
so you better hit it hard
Oh
this
my
weekend.
gosh! Don't tell me that. I thought
Yeah.
I had time.
It goes to the 14th, which I believe is Tuesday. Let me
This
So-
game.
so
See that
speaking of
carrot
that-
in front of you?
Iron Banner. Thoughts on? Have you had a chance to get into that?
It's actually challenging.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. It's either you're doing really good or you're doing really bad. It feels like.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. Like,
Now, does it try to match you up, or because it's
yeah,
gear,
it does.
right?
It
It's
does.
based on gear.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. Yeah, some people, I've been getting like one-shotted by some people, so I don't.
Huh.
But I mean, whatever. I actually haven't really done much because I wanted to get the 25 strikes beforehand. I only played with you
that one time.
that one
Yeah.
time. So
I've really enjoyed the Iron Banner, even though it's the same PvP. I mean, just your
It's-
armor matters.
feels
I mean,
just like
it's
Crucible.
control. You're just playing the same game mode control, except your attack on your weapon and your armor stats do matter in this one.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of Destiny, before we forget,
Yes.
there is an XoneBros community raid that happens. I think there's 2 groups that are being ran right now. Is it Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern and Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern? I know for sure the Saturday one is at 9 p.m. Eastern.
And that means right now that we're.
Yeah, that would mean right now. So, well, if you're listening to this, chances are you don't watch us live anyways. But if you guys are interested, hit up Shebrew, Shebrew. Shebrew, contact him. He told me today that there's spots open. 2 spots for Saturday
Saturdays.
night.
you can contact him via Xbox Live or our Destiny group.
And I think
Clan.
he plans on doing this every week.
Yeah, it's going to be a
yeah.
weekly thing. So for those of you, I know quite a few people on Twitter have let me know that they're having problems.
It's at 10 p.m. tonight.
The-
I think that's Eastern. That's what chat's saying.
Oh,
So,
okay. 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. So, I mean, I guess all
All the chat will
9
be there.
people in chat. But yeah, so just message Shebrew, let him know that's going on in the XoneBros community. If you haven't met anyone in the community,
You are
they
missing
are
out.
awesome. You'll have a good time. Even if you suck like me, they are accepting group of people.
They are.
And that's why we love them. So,
They are.
anyways, so if you're looking to do raids, Shebrew, message him. He does a great job of organizing that,
Yeah.
and we
And
appreciate
he actually
it. So-
has a form up on the group and clan page if you want to
Oh,
sign up
beautiful.
there. Yeah, it's really
Man,
cool.
he's got it together.
And don't forget to go to the group and clan page and join the clan. Be a part of the X1Bros Destiny clan.
Have that XOB on your name
XOB.
as you play.
It actually says X1Bros under your name.
Well, when
Like,
you at the
when
end
you
of
play
the
a Destiny.
Oh, yeah,
XOB.
XOB.
Destiny,
Yeah.
it says
XOB bracket.
We all have that there.
Bracket
Be a part
XOB
of that.
bracket.
Yeah, be a part of
Be
that.
a part of the clan.
That'd
We'll
be
take
so
over the
cool.
world.
Anyways, moving on. Jordan, what Mario?
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
I did play some Mario Kart 8.
Oh, there we go. The new
the-
system.
I
With
saved
the
that for a
lady.
Nintendo show.
Yeah, well, that's what I played with the lady. She kicked my butt. I got wasted. It was like I was frustrated. Okay, continue.
Jordan, Mr. McSpicy to Destiny. What did you do this week?
I had a lot to do.
You
Oh,
did.
and
You
I
told me.
played Chariot.
Oh,
yeah,
Chariot.
did you like it?
Thoughts on Chariot?
I didn't play much of it. I got some achievements though, I think. But
That's the best part.
no, I know.
It's the only part I care about.
It's all right. It's
Yeah,
an all right
I
game.
really like it. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's I like the little bloop, bloop, bloop,
Yeah, it's just kind of a platformer puzzle
Yeah.
ish kind
with
of
the physics and
yeah,
stuff.
with the physics and stuff. Yeah, I thought it was great. I think it's for a free game. Why
Yeah.
not?
You can't really complain. It's free.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I liked
So-
it. I liked
Cool.
it. I'll go back and play more. I never finished it. So
Yeah, it's a fun. David, you'll like it. You're really into the platformers. So.
Yeah, I'll hop on that.
Yeah, you like stupid stuff.
Jordan, how about you?
I I love my Xbox. I had a good week with the Xbox today. We had a lot of fun together. Me and
Tell
my
me about
Xbox.
it.
I'll tell you about it. So first of all, I played Forza Horizon 2. Played a little Shadow of Mordor.
Wait.
Play.
Forza Horizon 2 is only 30 frames per second.
Oh.
So even if you thought you liked that game,
You really
You don't like it anymore.
that game.
Anyway,
It's
I
an
played
awful
Forza.
game.
I played Forza Horizon 2. I played Shadow of Mordor. Played a little bit of Destiny, and I played Project Spark, which I want to say this game doesn't get a lot. Well, I guess it does get a lot of attention, but not as much as some of these other games. Project Spark is a fun game.
let's start there. Boom.
I played Project Spark back in the beta on the Xbox and the PC, and I found out that your accounts are actually linked. If you have when you're signed into Windows. Yeah. But anyway,
Blew my mind.
so I downloaded the full version of the game, and I'm just making a game. Like the game is about creating games, and it's. I mean, everybody knows that. I know it's not new news.
So compared to why a lot of people were disappointed at the beta, and you played the beta.
Well, I played the beta forever ago.
Yeah, what's the difference? Are you finding
It's a long
Does
time.
it feel like a lot? Does it feel a lot different? Is there just a lot more tools?
It feels more
that you
polished.
Can use?
Yeah, it feels more polished. I honestly couldn't say because I played the beta way back when it first came out for free, but anyway.
So explain what it is first, because I don't think we explained.
So
what
Project
it is.
Spark, it's basically a game that lets you create games, and you can publish them on Project Spark, and other people can come in and play your games and rate your games and stuff like that. So some people make side scrollers, other people make pinball games, some people make full on adventure games, which are really cool. But it's easy enough to where you can get in and just make a quick little game, right, by yourself. But it's also complicated enough where you can go in and tell the characters what to do, or you can give them health bars and stamina bars, and you have to actually kind of put that in a little bit. I mean, I would probably say it's very, very dumbed down programming just so the general audience, and I don't mean that in any offensive way, but just so the general audience can kind of, but it still can get really in depth and really customized. It's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. When I was talking to you on the phone last night, I was playing it.
Huh.
So, I'm making a game called The Family Jewels. It's about. Let me tell you about it.
Oh my gosh!
It's about.
Why am I not surprised?
No, it's about this little village, and you're just this normal kid, hey, a little farming village, and these raiders come in and they steal your family jewels, and you have to go on a quest to get them back and reclaim your family's honor. That's the game I'm creating right now.
I'm excited to play that.
Oh my
Actually,
gosh! Yeah,
that sounds like a good time.
It's gonna be titled.
What's the frame rate?
Oh, probably I don't know 30.
And
And I don't think it's at 1080p.
I'll be busy. Sorry, I won't even rate the game. It's not worth my time.
But it's a fun game. It's a cool little game that I really like, and it's free. They do have microtransactions. So the game itself is free
for different themes.
Yeah,
right?
but you do have microtransactions to where you buy skin packs, a medieval pack, stuff like that, just different skins and party packs and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you did participate in the beta, and David, I know you had this as well, you actually get 1,200 gold coins? You
get quite a bit.
They give you a thing for participating in the beta, and I think most people that are playing did participate in the beta because it was a free beta.
12,000 Spark credits.
Yeah, Spark credits. But it's a fun little game. I mean, if you're just sitting there at home and want something to do, just go make a game. Yeah. I'm making a game.
Now, I think that this would be cool if they had a marketplace. And so, I mean, and maybe I could see them doing this in the future. Because I'm the type that I would love to make something super cool, but my reward, it'd be cool if you could turn around and sell that in a marketplace, and they had it self-contained. You got to check out this game or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's even possible, but that would be super cool.
That would be cool. You're all about the money, huh?
Give me a high five for that.
All about the money, huh? Just kidding.
That would be cool.
No, that would be cool. So they do have. You can go look at your.
All depressed. Sorry.
Anyway, Project Spark, excellent game. If you don't have it, it's free to download. Just give it a try. It's a lot of fun. It's a little. Once you get used to the controls on the Xbox on the controller, it's not too bad. Because I played it on both PC and Xbox. Yeah. The PC did feel a little bit better to me with the mouse, but the controller's not bad once you get used to it. So
okay.
But anyway, also played Shadow of Mordor. That game is fun. Cannot
wait. Have you beat it?
No, not yet. I know I said I'd beat it, but then I played all these other games.
Yeah.
Too, so. Shadow of Mordor, tons of fun. It's getting even better.
My favorite system.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
Love it.
So good.
I have to get it.
You got to.
I just threw down a lot of money for that, so I gotta pace myself here.
No, Shadow of Mordor is an excellent game. If you don't have it, I suggest getting it. It's a lot of fun. Oh, something I found out this week, actually, that is freaking awesome. Mark, you probably will like this.
Okay. I'm in.
I'm gonna give him a shout out when I pull up his name. But one of our fans, I totally forgot who it was, but I'll remember in a second.
One of the listeners.
Yeah, one of the listeners to us. Oh, it was so cool. He sent me this video. They have their own, and I just found this out this week. They have their own version of the Nemesis system. FCPT Agent, cool dude. He sent me a video. I died, and he was just hanging around Mordor playing. He presses start, and there's this red flag on his minimap, and he goes look at it, and it said Jordan the Man XOB was killed by such and such, and he was like, what? The video was hilarious. He was like, what? You don't kill one of my X1 bros. So he went over to that orc, and he avenged my death. It was so cool, yeah.
Sweet.
I found that out, and he sent me a video of it, and PTH Agent, cool guy.
So your friends,
yeah, can see,
your Nemesis system and vice versa.
It's
cool.
not like it's their version, I think, of the Nemesis system.
That's pretty awesome. I love a Nemesis system.
Yeah, it's
anyways.
Cool. So he went over, PTH Agent went over and avenged my death. So shout out to him. So pretty cool guy. His video was awesome when he said. Yeah, his video was awesome that he sent me.
Guys, I just realized
I'll show you guys
we're
afterwards.
streaming in 30 frames per second.
Oh,
damn it!
I'm done.
You suck. That's it.
I'm done.
Walking away. You can't watch it. It's a crappy product, right?
Yeah, it's just
Can't watch
awful.
it. Just kidding.
Anyway, so that's a cool feature that I like that I found out by Agent. And anyway, Shadow Mordor, awesome. Also played Forza Horizon 2. Really liking that game. Just unlocked the online. It's a fun driving game. I like it. I actually like it. Yeah.
I sat down and played some last night.
I was skeptical about getting it, but it's
Sorry. What difficulty are you driving on?
I'm driving on the default difficulty.
Oh,
I
man.
haven't upped it yet.
I'm all the way, baby.
Noob.
Insane.
As soon as you guys start hitting the clutch and shifting, that's when I go all over the place.
I know.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
For the sake of the Let's Play, I want to finish the races.
Well, I've been trying to beat my rival, and my rival is Shimmy. Oh, something Shimmy. I forget his gamer tag. Shimmy.
Sounds good.
His name is Shimmy.
Hey, Shimmy. Shout out, Shimmy.
You recognize, I see his gamer tag all over the place. He's in the XoneBros community here, but I can't beat him, and it's because I'm not that good driving, but I'm doing it on hardest, man. I love the driving simulation.
Well, if you can nail hardest...
I got close to him by 4 seconds. He beat me by 4 seconds, so I gotta beat him.
If you're good at driving that game on like the hardest difficulty, no one can beat you.
Oh,
like,
it gives you full control.
Yeah, of the car, which
So
is
good.
cool. So Forza Horizon 2, also a great game. Also played a little Destiny, got into the Iron Banner. I'm really liking the Iron Banner. Like I said, it's just normal control, the game mode, but your gear and weapon stats do matter.
Yeah.
And I got my Iron Banner emblem.
Ooh.
And I got the shader.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now you can do some of the bounties with that, can't you?
Yeah, I think
if you wear the Iron Banner.
No, the shader, the emblem, and the bond that you get, or the Titan mark that you get. I think it gives you like extra and stuff like that. So
the 2 wolves. Isn't that what's on
mine? Is that the one? There's 2 of them. I don't know which one I got. I got the first one you unlock, and I think that's just the one. But anyway, I'm keeping it. People know.
Yeah.
Iron Banner. I'm the Iron
2
Banner
wolves. Dire wolf.
guy. Dire wolf.
Yeah, it's a dire wolf.
It really is. It does look like the Stark flag.
The Stark flag.
But anyway, that's what
David's
I
a
played.
Lannister, by the way.
Oh, no, he doesn't like it. He probably won't
Hey,
like
man.
the Iron Banner event.
Hey, I love the Lannisters.
Hey, I'm not saying anything about wrong with them. I mean, you probably crap gold,
this
don't
week-
you?
I do.
This week has been an excellent week for Xbox. I had a lot of fun this week on the Xbox.
Yeah, I feel
Lot
like
of fun games.
we're starting to get to the point where there's options. I mean, there's game. For so long it's been we own every game on the Xbox. We've played every game, and now it's to a point where I look and there's lots of games that I don't
and
know,
all the
and
games
they're
I
coming
played
out.
today, all the games I played this week, were good. Like I'd be playing Destiny, I'm like, oh man, I gotta go play Forza, so I'd switch over. And I'm like, I gotta go play Shadow now.
Shadow.
Oh no! Now I gotta hop into Project Spark, and
come on!
It's just this circle of gaming.
What are you doing to me?
I know there's too much to play.
Myself, I played Destiny. Just been leveling up. I am 26 now.
Oh yeah!
Thank you.
Oh
Thank
man!
I'm 27.
Once I figured out the key was upgrading your gear like a moron, I flew there. But I did a lot of the Queen's Wrath. I really liked those missions. What I like, and now I love that it switched over, and you get the new Iron Banner bounties. They are doing, for those of you that like MMOs, for instance, I played Guild Wars. Guild Wars was my first MMO that I got into. And what Guild Wars 2 did was I played all the way to level 80, which is the cap in Guild Wars. And then there was nothing to keep me going. Nothing. But Destiny what I like, it's keeping me going.
Yeah.
Right? They do a really good job with whether it be with new bounties or whatnot.
I like doing the bounties.
Yeah, they're keeping me going, and I'm impressed with that because I thought for a while there I thought, oh, maybe I'm done.
I like
with
this event that they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, this week is the Iron Banner
They're
event.
just
Cool, you know?
they're well thought out and they're timed well.
Yeah,
I
one,
think.
and
It's
it's
just
something
a
for
good
everybody.
job.
Like, for example, if you're really into PvP, you just had to wait a couple weeks and then Iron Banner came out, right?
Yeah.
If you're really into PvE, Queen's Wrath was last week. I mean, they're doing a good job.
Yeah, they really are. I also played Madden again.
How's the
Ultimate
eBay
Team.
system working out for you?
Great. I spent $5 and bought some coins so I could open up some packs. I
Oh,
opened
good. It's one of those games.
I opened up a gold pack and a pro pack.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
yes. My team really sucks. I have probably some of the crappiest players, the crappiest quarterback. So this week I'm going to be working on building my team more. I did 2 on. Oh, I got a story for you. I did 2 online matches. The first one I got a disconnect. Did I tell you guys why?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a disconnect because in Madden it defaults to use your connect, and so as you're playing the game. Most of the time, this isn't a problem because when you're playing a game, the average person is not talking while they're playing the game. So when they do talk, it's going to be to audible. You can audibly say pass, short pass, if you know the name of the play, or run right, run left, whatever, and it audibles automatically for you, which is a really cool feature if you utilize that. When I'm playing Madden, I'm recording for the Let's Play, so I'm talking, and I'm sitting there playing this online guy, and I am beating him, or in the process of beating
Winning
him.
Yeah,
Yes.
you were going to win.
Yes. And I'm there, and I'm like, okay, and I call a run play.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Solid run play, going to waste the clock, have the clock come down, me win the game.
Yeah.
Somehow, as I'm talking, hey guys, I'm going to win this game, blah, blah, can't wait, I'm not going to pass the ball here because I'm going to run. Connect audibled it for me. But it doesn't pop up on your screen. It's just this little tiny microphone in the corner that's like this green. So I go back, and all of a sudden my quarterback drops back, and then no one's running the ball, and it's me. So I get sacked and brings me back out of field goal range, blah blah blah. And so I'm like, on the Let's Play, I'm like, okay guys, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna just disconnect my connect, right? So I go around to the back, and I pull out the cord, and my TV turns off. I disconnected the plug to my Xbox so I forfeited that game, and it hurt my DNF percentage. Did not finish percentage, which is huge in Madden because people won't play you.
They won't play you if that percentage is high.
Oh, man, it was so annoying. So I took a couple days break, disconnected my Connect, and went back and played it, and I still lost because my team sucks. But at least it wasn't because Connect was audibly and I could talk freely. So if you're talking or you have someone in the room talking, my wife came in and thought it was hilarious to talk and try audible.
Sometimes when I'm next to you, I like to go, time out!
Go to TV.
Oh, no. It's just in Madden, and it works too well. That you can't talk.
It's too good.
It's too good in Madden.
I know my TV guide always pops up in the middle of something I'm doing. I don't know what I say that causes that.
Well, speaking of Kinect, I forgot to mention this, but in Forza Horizon 2, they have a Kinect, and I love it because it's your automated navigation assistant, right? And they name her Anna. Ooh. I call her Anna sometimes, but anyway, Anna.
Yeah, the foreign flavor.
Yeah.
He likes the foreign women.
So I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, you know what, Anna, take me to a race. She goes, I will calculate a race for you. And she takes me there. I'm like, oh, okay. It's a casual conversation with her. It's very, Anna, find me a free roam session.
I will do that for you.
Yeah, it's like Siri, so but where I want it.
What you're saying is I need
what
to
are you wearing, Anna? Anna.
I need to
what
connect.
color is your blouse?
Reconnect my Connect.
When you play Forza, you got to try out the Anna system.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Good. Anna, take me to a bucket list. And she takes you there. She puts a password. It works perfect.
Dude, I think you got to get Forza Horizon with us.
I think
Make
so,
a free
too.
roam. That'd be fun.
I had a lot of people messaging me about a drive club. We'll get one going.
Is one coming?
Yeah, we'll get one going.
Yes.
So I know we were waiting a week, but we'll get one going. I had a couple people.
I also played Forza 2. Love that game. I'm playing on the hardest driving setting.
I'm not.
By the way. That game is beautiful. It's really pretty. I love just driving around. Just be like, oh, I'm driving past the pier. This is so pretty. Oh, look at this beautiful cliff.
Is that Anna talking, or is that
That's
you?
me. That's my mind. That's the voice of my mind. But it's so good. It's so pretty.
Oh man,
It's a good game, even though it's only 30 frames per
that's
second.
just so neat.
Even though it's only 30 frames per second. But
Yeah,
It
it
is
is.
1080p,
Oh,
though.
I
Even
didn't
though.
know that. Oh gosh.
Even though.
Never mind. I'm not buying that.
anyways, that's what we've been playing this week, everybody.
Error, buddy.
Forza Horizon, check it out. Destiny, join us sometime if you want to.
Oh, I hear something.
That's it. That's the music, baby. That means it is time to discuss, to converse, to philosophize, to talk about the week's events. And we are going to start this week off with a bang. That's right, with a bang. The big topic of the week was Assassin's Creed going 900p at 30 frames per second. And the outrage on the interwebs, which
Was huge.
let's state this. It's not the majority of people, it's just the loud people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The majority of people I don't think have these issues. But anyways, thoughts 60 frames versus 30 frames. We'll start with Jordan. Go right ahead.
Okay.
And I would like to premise this by, this has nothing to do, I don't care. I honestly do not care if the PlayStation 4 has better resolution on a game by 180 pixels or whatnot. And I think that you're getting a lot of the outrage by people who want to perpetuate this idea of a console wars that we do not take part of.
Yeah.
So this is just our opinion on 60 frames versus 30 frames. If a system can do the best that it can do, then good for it. If you want to make the game, if you can make the game everything and have all the bells and whistles that gamers want, then yes, that is a good gaming machine. But go ahead.
Okay, look, I know I have my issues with Ubisoft, but I tend to agree with them on this issue. I don't know why it's such a big deal, like why these people are having such. There were some nasty comments out there too. Why they're so in an uproar? Not 1080p, not 60. And this is for me. This just seems so recent. As soon as both new consoles were launched, everybody's in this huge thing like, oh, 1080p, 60 frames per second, every single game. And when a game is not in that game is horrible. That game is, but why waste our time on this game?
And
You know what I mean?
what's funny is, okay, I'm just going to add on.
No,
to-
yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
just going to add in and let you finish in a minute. But all the discussion is before the game's released.
Yeah.
After it's released,
We
you never
haven't
hear
even
it.
seen this other than demos, which, by the way, the demos look fantastic.
It's maybe it's just that's all they can talk about, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
maybe they had a bad day at work, or I don't know.
But I
Our
think
pets' heads are falling off.
Yeah,
I want to go where the salmon flow
I
from the
think-
Capistrano, you know?
it feels to me that a lot of people and that are mistaking next gen being next gen every game is going to be 1080p 60 frames per second. These do still have hardware limitations because they're consoles, right? But next gen to me doesn't necessarily mean at 1080p 30 frames per second. It means what else is it doing? What else behind the hood is it doing? It's processing things faster so it can do this, and this. The AI is so much smarter because of this, and this. Dead Rising 3. The game wasn't the best graphically looking. The game, I don't think it was in 1080p, and I don't think it was 60 frames per second. But there was like 1,000 zombies on my screen at one point, and we would... It's stuff
get
like
in the
that.
steamroller and
Yeah,
just
you'd
plow
mow
right
them
in.
down,
Yeah.
And that was an excellent game. It's just remember when the Xbox first launched, Titanfall had this criticism. Only 6 players. Remember, and people were thinking, next gen, why aren't we at 100 versus 100 or this and this? Bigger doesn't always necessarily mean better, and Titanfall proved that you have a perfect balance with that amount of players, right? And it's still, I feel like it's a next gen game, right? I don't think just because a game is in 900p and 30 frames per second, that doesn't make it not next gen, right? This game, he's talking about the game's AI is what makes it difficult to ramp up the frame rate. So the AI is obviously using a lot more processing power, which is good. You'll have better fights, but the environments. And even he says in this one, there's a lot of stuff going to be going on screen, right? That I like that, right? Mm-hmm. And to me, and this is just me, and send your hate mail towards this way. It doesn't 900p and 1080p. That's all good and fine. I don't care what the resolution is as long as the game looks good and is fun to play. And in my opinion, Assassin's Creed looks excellent, by the way. I think it looks gorgeous graphically. And what we were watching was obviously 30 frames per second, 900p, and it looked fantastic.
And I would wonder if are these critiques coming from Assassin's Creed fans, even because Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Well, it's everywhere. This argument's been going on for so long.
Because Assassin's Creed Black Flag, both on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, was also only 30 frames per second.
These arguments stress me out. Have you ever watched Dumb and Dumber, Zoolander?
Yeah.
When Will Ferrell at the end's like, I invented the piano tie, he's like, Blue Steel, La Tigra, Ferrari, they're all the same looking, he has the same look. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, he goes nuts on that. That's how I feel with this argument. It's like, what are you guys talking? I understand when you require a latency of, like CS:GO. I mean, we've talked about this before.
Yeah, Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike. When you're requiring high-end, instantaneous, bullet travel, whatever it is in competitive play, yeah, that makes sense. When you need 60 frames per second because it's a competitive game like that, I get at that point that's decent of an argument where, but when we start requiring or complaining to developers and being so loud and obnoxious, here's the pie chart of where they should put their priorities, okay? Yeah. Content, I think, should be content and great gameplay, making the game fun. Mm-hmm. That should be the hugest part of the pie. Worrying about frame rate, if it's above 30 or above, even 25 or above. Below that, that's when you start to get to, the game starts to, the game is degraded to a point where you can't play it. That's when the developer should make that pie chart increase, where they should start. Yeah.
Well, it's a balancing act.
Yeah,
but the hardware has its limitations. You can only do so much with what you want. Right?
Yeah, but the developer should not be paying attention to this. I mean, I brought this up earlier. Yeah. Peter Jackson filmed The Hobbit in 48 frames per second instead of the standard cinematic 24 frames per second. Did that make the acting better?
Yeah.
Did that make the storyline better? Did that make,
No, the reason that movie sucked was because of the crappy fight scenes and the 3-hour-long chase through the cave.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. So, yes, they should worry about it if it becomes a degrading issue, but demanding this of developers drives me crazy.
The thing that drives
taking crazy pills.
The thing that drives me crazy is the developer, like, at E3, shows this big press conference. You can do this, you're in France this time, you're doing this and this. You got any questions? First question. What's the resolution?
I know. What? Yeah, it's.
Did you not just see the demo? That is your first question.
That's how I would answer that.
HD.
Yeah. It's well, and it's funny because once the game comes out, it doesn't become about frames per second. Mm-hmm. The argument is not there. It becomes about gameplay and everything.
Yeah.
This is just when you want to talk video games, I guess. And you had a bad day. I'm going to go on these forums and I'm going to flame. Yes, come on, developers. What are you doing? I know nothing about the game, but please, for the love of all that's holy, give me 60 frames per second.
I will tell you this. One of the, let me get his name for you real quick. One of the developers of the game said, he quoted, "If the game looks gorgeous, who cares about the number?" He asked this to the audience, and a lot of the comments, and this is kind of what got me. Some of the comments in the whatever that's called, the forum or whatever, said, that guy really just said that. He doesn't even know how to develop games. And I'm thinking, you mean...
He's the one developing it.
You mean Ubisoft, who this is what, their 8th or 6th installment of a AAA title game does not... It's just, I don't know.
Well, I feel like...
No, I'm not trying to bash these people or anything, but I'm just asking, with everything that's in this game, Assassin's Creed Unity, from what I've seen, I haven't bought an Assassin's Creed since Assassin's Creed 3, and I am going to buy this game because of what I saw. Why is 30 frames and 900p a big deal? Why is it this huge thing?
All that this discussion does is validate the reason that we do this show for me. Mm-hmm. Because it's so easy in the age of I can build my own computer, and let me tell you the specs of my awesome computer. You get into this mindset of I cannot play a 30 frame per second game.
Because I have an i7 quad.
Because I have the best video
Gabillion.
card, or because it's
got
not
32 gigs of RAM that need.
because it's not
I got
utilizing.
32.
It's not utilizing the full power of my computer and my video. You know what I mean? And I just think that's a sad way to view gaming, and you're going to miss out. If that's your thing, you're going to miss out on a lot of fun games. Frame rates are important. I mean, I think that those guys say, well, you can't say that frame rates are important. Yes, frame rates are important, but the most important part of frame rates is that they're stable.
Solid.
That it stays at a stable
solid,
30 frames per second or a stable 60 frames. It matters more, and you notice it way more when you go from 60 to 50 or to 45 all of a sudden and then back up to 60. That's what screws you up.
It's like the benefit. You remember the math chart? The benefit increases as it gets to 30, and then
diminishing
returns.
Law of diminishing returns, yeah.
That's what I was trying to think of.
And these guys, another thing about this is these guys, they're looking at the game every day. He says it doesn't look like the real thing. It's a bit like a Hobbit movie when they bumped it up to 60 frames per second.
Did he say The Hobbit?
Yeah.
I didn't even read that. That's awesome.
It's a bit like the Hobbit movie. It looked really weird to us, and that's why they. And of course, they wanted to bump other things, like you said.
Well,
the pie chart,
I will say, I think that Assassin's Creed created. I guess you got to ask yourself: no publicity is bad publicity. I mean, any publicity is good publicity, right? And so they created this story by making comments like that because that's.
Well, no, they were asked. That's why I don't get. Why is that your first question when you see this awesome game in front of you?
This is what you say. If it were me in charge and I didn't want to rock the boat, I would say we either have not yet determined that or we have determined it. It's this, and we just feel that for what we're trying to do in our game, that is the best.
Yeah.
That for what we're trying to do, that's the best that this works for. If you read those comments, they are a little bit. Almost like they're trying to stir the pot, and so I wonder if that's maybe what Assassin's Creed is trying to do. You get all this publicity for free by creating this.
Look, and thing. I have my issues with Ubisoft. I know I tease them a lot, but I think they should. I don't know. This is not a problem for me. I think they should stick to their guns. Release it at 30 frames and 900p.
I got a tweet from. From PMH, actually.
I am actually incredibly
impressed. I like what he
Ubisoft
said. This is what he said. He says 60 frames per second, racing, fighting, shooting. 30 frames, the rest. Trouble solved.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much standard. I mean, games that are trying to tell a story. I had this debate with someone from my work today. He's built his own PC. He likes gaming, and he wants things to be 60 frames, which is fine at 60 frames if that's what you want to do. But I brought up the point, they're trying to tell a story. You don't get mad at 24 frames a second. And he said, yes, but it's not a movie. It's a game. It's entertainment. They're trying to do the same thing.
They use the same
Red Dead
technology
Redemption.
Hollywood does.
Red Dead Redemption was good because of the story that it told as you're going through it, and it immersed you. And it immersed you at 30 frames a second. I want to be immersed. If that immersion happens best at 30 frames a second, fantastic. If it happens best at 60 frames a second, great. And that, I think, is what's most important. I think that's the attitude. If the internet just would listen to us, all this would be solved.
Well, and what's so funny, because this argument's been around forever, and there are so many few people on our side, it feels like.
Yeah.
Because we're not the loud ones.
Yeah,
we're not the loud ones. But, and our side, I mean, I get it. You want the best because you spent $2,500 on your computer. You know, that's why you want the best.
To interrupt you there, sorry, for 1 second. I think a lot of it, too, comes from... I don't even think it's console wars driving this necessarily. I think it's PC gaming is better mentality that drives a lot of this. The Master Race PC, exactly. And I think that's unfortunate because we have
it is unfortunate.
Both. I love both of. I love my PC for the games I play on there. I love my console for what it is for me.
Me too.
Guys, it's all about love.
It's all about
anyway. Sorry, I
games.
didn't mean to interrupt you, but that's what I thought of when you talked about the PC. I think that's honestly. I think it comes from close-minded people who PC Master Race.
Yeah, I just think developers have better things to worry about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hope
make a good game.
Make a good game. Don't.
Yeah. I hope Ubisoft
put your priority list when if it degrades the game. If you're dropping below 20, fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then after that, let's build a good game.
I hope Ubisoft sticks to this. Just release it at 30 frames, 900p. Do all your other stuff that you want to do. Have this great AI system that they're talking about. I hope they're not, and they're probably not. I mean, they're a billion-dollar industry, and they're not going to be. But I mean, I hope they don't, try and give in to this, right? You know what I mean? Oh, well, let's sacrifice this to bump up the resolution.
Well, because that's the thing.
You know what I mean?
Have limited resources. You have to dedicate. That's how business works.
Yeah.
You have to dedicate your resources to a certain thing to create this project or whatever it is. And if you start splitting that up, you could possibly get a degraded product.
But anyway, and I'm excited for this game at whatever resolution it is. It looks like a solid game, and I know I tease Ubisoft a lot, but I will be getting Assassin's Creed Unity and The Division.
Cool.
But anyway, I just don't know why this is the first question out the gate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
driven by the internet.
My first question would be like, what's multiplayer going to be like, or what? Not.
Oh, cool. What's how can I play with my friends? Is the co-op in?
Yeah. Like how are you going to work on the co-op? This and that. Not what resolution is it?
Yeah, I know.
Don't get me wrong. Wolfenstein was 1080p, 60 frames per second,
beautiful,
and that was a wonderful game. But that's what they were. I mean, I don't think you should bash a game because they're not. They're doing their thing. You know what I mean?
The game was cool, not because of that. It was cool because of baseline. And you're like Bad A climbing up this wall. Two guns going. Boom!
I don't want to be taken the wrong way. If a game comes out in 1080p, 60 frames per second, I think that's awesome, right? But I don't think we should bash a game.
It's not the
from
end all.
one tagline, and we haven't even seen the game yet. You know
I know.
what I mean?
The priority should be 2% of not, and they're making it a lot more.
Yeah.
To make
the
this
tech specs are more important than the rest of the game.
Yeah, and like I said, it doesn't make the acting better in the movie.
I would rather have an awesome game at 30 frames per second than a piece of crap that's running at 60. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like you said, frame rate is important, and I think resolution is important too. And like I said,
to an extent,
Wolfenstein was awesome in 1080 60 frames, but I don't think you should bash a game because they're delegating their resources from the processing power and the GPU and whatever else is in the box
to make the game better,
in other areas, and they have to sacrifice to 900p and 30 frames. I don't think we should bash a game until it comes out. You know what I mean? And get the full experience of it.
Yeah. Well, that's summarize. Let's just all play good games. We should all want good games, and let's stop nitpicking. I think that's what is so annoying about it. Is it feels nitpicky.
Yeah,
you're trying to find something bad about that game when you're not just like, this game looks awesome.
Look, if Unity comes out and it sucks, it's gonna suck because the game sucks, not because it's running at 30 frames per second.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's the end. Anyways, let's
a good game is a good game.
That is the great debate. The great debate. That's the show's title. The great debate. 30 versus 60. You guys could decide your own opinions, but we just like to have fun.
I just want to play a fun game.
Build a solid game and put it. Build a solid game.
We mentioned actually. I got some questions today. We mentioned this one earlier. This comes from Adam Lafferty. He wants to know what our opinions are on Advanced Warfare,
as in
coming out.
Ghost Recon
coming out.
Oh no! Oh sorry.
I'm very biased.
Advanced Warfighter.
I'm very biased. I can start, and I'll bring it fairly short. I'll make this fairly short.
Rant away, man.
If the game is great, that's awesome. Everything. This game is about multiplayer. Every Call of Duty for me has been about multiplayer, not the campaign. I'm gonna say it. If their spawn system sucks, I will throw it in the garbage. I will burn it, pee on it, just chuck it. If it's a crappy spawn system,
me over for
I'm
that.
dead.
Yeah,
or I'm
we'll record
done.
that. We'll record that.
Put
it up on YouTube.
That spawn system, they have to fix. It's got to be It's got to be a good spawn system.
Okay,
so I can't. That's all that matters to me at this.
So
point.
that's your litmus test when you buy the game, whether or not you like it. From what you've seen, though,
it looks fun.
You like what you see.
I do like what I see.
What is it that makes you want to get that game? Or that stands out to you?
Well, it's obvious what the new features are. You know, like the suit.
Verticality.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, after you play Titanfall, it makes other shooters feel, I don't know, slower, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what the right word is. It makes after Titanfall, parkouring and running the walls, which I used to play Spider-Man just to swing. You know what I mean?
It's the idea of doing that.
The idea of just running across, and I just have a good time. So that changed shooters for me a little bit. I wouldn't say changed, but I like the direction of that kind of. You said the word verticality, and so I like the suit concept. I liked really when he goes up and then goes behind him. Like the
the boost.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it should be really fun. I really like that. If the spawn system works, this is a game I could lose a couple months on.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I think it looks fun. For me, it seems like they're pivoting and going in a new direction, and that is refreshing to me.
It's refreshing and it's risky. I mean,
Yeah.
I always want to respect developers that take risks.
Take a chance, yeah. It looks good. It looks good. Even the campaign. I'm not a big campaign guy, but
their campaigns.
even the campaign. I mean, their campaigns are always
blockbuster.
They're blockbuster,
Blockbuster
over the
style,
top.
you know,
Boom,
yeah.
explosions, jet
shooting a
skis.
guy in
Boom, boom,
midair.
boom. They're Michael
in his
Bay.
jet. Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. So I look forward to it for those reasons, and I do like the new direction. Jordan, how about you?
I think it looks good. I like the verticality. I like this is the direction we're going. Movement. As simple as it sounds, movement is the direction we're going in first-person shooter. Even take Destiny, the jumping and the double jump. You have your blink. I have my boost. You have your I don't know.
I have
The
all
boost.
three,
You have
since
all
I have
three
three
of them.
characters
Yeah,
now.
yeah. You have
What
all
else am
three.
I gonna do?
It's just the movement. I don't know. That's the best way to explain it. Which sounds super simple, but even in Titan, it
it's-
comes down to the movement
yeah.
of the game.
Personal
your parkour,
preference.
and yeah, it's
I like it.
I like it a lot. Like you said, the one thing that'll hold me back is I hear all these nightmares, and not just from you, from tons of people, even in Call of Duty Ghosts and stuff. The spawning system is you kill someone, they spawn behind you. It's just
And it was funny. They don't see it as a problem. They want it to be more. I've heard them say this, more action packed.
But at that point, it doesn't.
When I
you know
see
what mean?
myself in his kills cam, when I'm killing him and he appears behind me and he sees himself and kills me, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, it's just ridiculous.
But
Yeah, but so
no, I think that'll. I mean, I definitely want to pick it up because it does look cool. I mean, I haven't bought a Call of Duty in a while, and this one is definitely making me want to get it. I do have a question for you though.
yeah.
If you buy this game and it's good, they fix the spawn system, say they do all this great
And the
stuff that you
map
really
isn't
like.
broken where some 12-year-old under the map shooting up
can
at
do
me.
that.
If everything's good.
If everything's good, will this be like the other Call of Duties where it's literally the only game you buy on your console?
I hope. That's a scary thought for me because
Hey, Mark, we're all buying the
Didn't they-
new
wasn't
Halo
there-
game.
wasn't
No,
there
I
this-
got Call of Duty.
Oh, I'm getting Halo. I don't care.
Wasn't
Halo
there this
2?
big poll out that something like 70% of Call of Duty players don't play any
Any
other
other
game?
game.
yeah, it's
It was
the-
higher than that.
It was higher, too,
huge,
yeah.
and I was one of
No,
those players.
yeah, you were because I bought those games because you always bought them, and I was like, oh, I'll play with Mark.
Yeah.
So
That's-
that's my question: is this the only game you'll buy for the next 4 or 5 years?
It's like, I went cold turkey, like I said earlier on the show. I went cold turkey. This is my crack. Okay, this is scary to me. I mean, I may have to go. These weekly meetings we have with other games is really good for me. You know, I've been 1.5 years sober.
Well, I'm kind
You're
of
your
scared
support
for you
system.
because I'm kind of scared for you because we'll get a new raid in Destiny, and you'll be like, no, Call of Duty, got to get that Prestige
Yeah.
10.
Oh man. Well, see, yeah.
I just don't want to lose you.
No, it won't.
the one
I have
game.
I have you guys with me.
Alright.
It's gonna be scary.
I'll have to start buying new
Good
games so you
question.
can play them.
I think it's unanimous. We're all looking forward to that game coming out,
Yeah.
at least just to see what it's like. It has piqued our curiosity. Real quick question. One word answer here.
Oh, okay.
Chad Ridgway sent a question. He wants to know best video compilation ever: the Orange Box or the Master Chief Collection.
Wait, I can only choose those two,
That's it.
but we don't know about the Master Chief.
I do
Well,
because I
we
played
know
all the
we've-
games like 5
yeah.
times.
So you do know it's a collection of 4 Halo
Well, you
games.
know Jordan's answer.
Yeah,
Can I
easy.
just say
Okay,
like
look-
Super Mario Brothers All Stars?
All stars.
You know, because of my childhood.
Yeah.
Okay, if I were
So between those two,
Okay.
you get, so in Orange Box you got
Half-Life 2
Portal, Half-Life,
and Team Fortress.
and Team Fortress. Yeah.
I would have to say Halo, even though Portal, a phenomenal game. Half-Life, oh my gosh, so good. Team Fortress, I only dabbled in, but value-wise, probably Halo.
I think that the Orange Box games, Portal and Team Fortress, are not seen as AAA
Titles.
games. Maybe less so Portal, but especially Team Fortress, more as like a free-to-play on TV. And so for your value, especially,
Yeah, value.
the Halos definitely
And even though the Half-Life story is really good, I really like the Half-Life story.
Gameplay-wise?
Well, yeah, I like
no gameplay.
I like the polished engine that Halo has. The Bungie engine, I think, feels better to me than the Valve
Source engine.
The Source engine, yeah. It just feels better to me, and that's just how So I would have to say Halo.
Master
Halo.
Chief. You.
Halo, hands down.
Halo.
Guys,
There's no
Halo,
question with
Halo is my favorite game of all time. It's the first, basically, first-person shooter I've ever. It's basically the first game I lost my life in.
I would say a Halo 1
But
as well.
I still have Orange Box, and I don't even have the console anymore.
I love
I still
Halo.
have that.
No doubt. It's up there. I mean, to
Go Metacritic it.
Yeah.
It's one of the top games of all time.
no,
Or
it's
top.
up there. Compilation.
No, but
It's a great compilation, no doubt. We're not diminishing
Whenever
at all.
Halo is compared to something else, I'll probably always choose Halo because I love that.
Yeah, and I put
But
Mario
it's just
All-Stars
because
in front of these.
I've
That's just because that was such a good
In-
time in gaming. It
it's
was
just-
so
oh,
great.
Halo-
Polished games, they don't come out that polished. I always have kids under maps shooting me nowadays.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of biased, so I would always pick Halo. But I love Halo because I've read the
Chat,
books, seen the
chat
movies,
seems
I
to be
love it.
unanimous. Halo.
Yeah.
40 TV says Orange Box had good games, but Halo story.
Yeah, Halo's story. But see,
it's
Half-Life
really good.
story is really good too. But
Halo's characters and stories are
Cortana.
Well,
are
especially-
iconic.
Especially if
know?
you read the books too and watch like the stuff
Cortana
that
looks
they-
hot
so-
in the new stuff.
Oh, I can't wait to get her on my phone.
Have I showed you that trailer?
What trailer?
The new Halo 2 cinematic?
Yeah,
that they
you
redid?
did.
That
Yeah.
was.
I know.
All right. One last question here
Okay.
before
I'm gonna watch
before
it
we
again
get
right now.
out of here. This comes from Colin.
Hi, Colin.
I.e.
Colin.
Gamertag XOGOX.
XOGOX. What's going on, my friend?
We have seen him
Speaking
around.
of Halo,
We have
that's my screensaver, actually.
chatted, played,
It's Reach.
ducked. Anyways, he wants to know, and I'm going to leave this to you two, to you guys. That's right, you two. And chat could probably hop in on this question as well. No, your opinion on what to do after Vault of Glass on Destiny. He said he finished the raid. I'm at a point where he doesn't know what he should do, where he should go. What are your guys'
I was in that boat last week,
suggestions?
And he played another week.
and I did. I made it another week, and I
Help.
still got a lot to do.
Help out Colin. What are your suggestions?
My
there?
suggestions are create other characters. I assume you only have one character that you've maxed out. I was a warlock, and I've created a hunter and a titan, and I gotta say, the hunter is my favorite class.
Dude,
I
think
love
I'm
it.
building a hunter next.
I am a hunter.
I've been watching hunter gameplay on Twitch, and I
It's-
love that knife throw.
It's so satisfying, and like
Dude.
the double jump is an actual double jump.
Oh, really?
It goes doink, doink, instead of
Does it do doink?
Yeah, I wonder because when Joy was like, you hold down A and you can go farther.
no.
No,
You
on
wait
Hunter.
for it. You wait for it until you're at the crescent.
Yeah, because on
Crescent
me
of the
I don't
top.
I don't hover like you
Does it
guys.
doink?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a doink.
Wait for the doink.
But if anything, because I'm sure you have, like me, you have so many legendary weapons now. Oh man, it's a problem. I'm
Put
dealing
him in
with.
the bank.
But you need the materials to level up your character, or even I've gotten drops. I've been so lucky in this game, I swear. I've gotten exotic armor drops for other characters other than my warlock, and so once they get to a 20, I'll have the gear ready for them and everything. But it's just really fun. It makes the game a little different, but and I do it for the public events every day, you know, to get those materials, and then every couple of weeks you have something new too. So, but
I'm excited to see the next event.
I would tell him create other characters and do the bounties and level them up because the game is still pretty dang fun with those two. And
Excellent.
I switch characters, and the hunter class is my favorite.
Nice. Wow.
I
Wow.
would say this is just me. I like to hit that.
He likes to hit that.
He likes to hit that. Boom!
As I call it, God mode, right? Top level, top everything. You can always grind yourself to that level 30. And me, I love the grind. I am a grinder. And the way I know a lot of people didn't like this.
Well,
So I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
And
which is way more grindy than this game.
and I love that grind. That's my thing. I love the grind. But I like the way they're doing their raids because in World of Warcraft they made it so you can't cap out your character in the first week the raid comes out. The raid locks. and it goes every Tuesday, just like Destiny.
Yeah.
And I like that. So you have to play it multiple times to get that drop, to get that one shard or one thing that'll give you those 2 points to hit level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that grind. I call it the carrot in front of the stick. But
yeah. Well, and I think a lot of players they're not used to the grind, and I think that's one of the main criticisms of the game. But it's part of the game.
Yeah, I love the grind.
They did that on purpose.
And people that love the grind will like this game.
Yeah.
And the thing is I start new characters, and I have started a hunter as well. But my thing is like, I'm playing my hunter, but I could be playing my other guy and getting to level 30 right now. So it's hard for me to start that new character until I get to that, the god level, as I call it, level 30. And plus, come on, I'm sitting in the tower dancing as a level 30. People are going to stop by and go, oh,
look at that.
That guy's a 30. He's business, man. That guy's business.
Jordan the man. Wow.
Well, thank you, everyone, so much for your questions. If you guys want to
never
submit
heard of
questions
Jordan
to
Man.
us, you can do it via Facebook. You can
That would
message
be
us on Xbox One, on our gamer text, just message there, or info@x1bros.com, info@x1bros.com. We also dropped our first newsletter today.
Boom! It happened.
Today, if you guys have not subscribed to the newsletter, please do so. We will not abuse it, so no worries there.
We won't use and abuse it.
No, we'll not use and abuse it. But that's x1bros.com/newsletter, or just go to the website, click on newsletter, you'll see it. Sign up, and
It's a
we'll
good
go
newsletter.
from there. With that, McSpicy, plans for this week?
I will be playing some Nintendo for once.
Yeah.
I can say that now.
I'll play with you.
Oh, yay! But I'll probably I want to get that bus. I may
I want to get you tell the people about the bus.
the bus.
Yeah, the bus.
Okay. In Destiny, the Iron Banner is the current event that they got going on. One of the items that you can get is the ugliest looking ship that you can possibly imagine. It looks like a
It looks
car.
like it has two huge speakers on both sides. Like it's like
It is
a
gross.
news, yeah.
It is gross and it is massive. The internet is calling it the school bus. So I want that. Anything ugly and huge, I want to be a part of.
Oh, that's funny.
So I will try to get that. I don't know if I have enough time because I've done nothing. I don't know where. I haven't even done the research on how much that'll take. But if it's possible, I'll be playing that game. Otherwise, I'll probably still be playing that game. Although I do want to Shadow of Mordor. I think I might
It's a fun one to get lost
dip in. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
Nice.
Oh, and you can find me. I'm Mr. McSpicy everywhere. Except I gotta mention this. Okay. On every console or any time I've wanted to join a clan, Mr. McSpicy apparently has a derogatory term in the letters. In that it's spice.
Yeah, I remember Call of Duty. We made a clan anywhere.
I could never be a part of a clan. I can't be part of anything.
You're part of the clan in Destiny, but that's because you're allowed to sign up off-site.
So when I created my Wii character,
Nintendo Network ID.
I am the original. This is what I was originally, Mr. McSpidey.
Oh.
So I could not put the C in there. So I used to be everything Mr. McSpicy on Xbox Live, Steam, everything. That's where I'm at. But if you want to find me on the Weverse or the Wii Universe,
The Miiverse.
the Miiverse.
It's okay. You're new.
Okay, go for it.
Jordan,
Anyway.
what are you up to this week?
I'm probably doing a little bit more Shadow of Mordor. I got Monday off. I'm playing a lot of games on Monday. So I'm playing Forza Horizon 2. Me and Anna are going to be hanging out. Because I think that's the best system of that game.
Hello, Jordan.
If it talks back
Welcome
to
back.
Can I count to 10 with you?
I wish you did that. I would. That game, I started a new game like a second time just to watch that.
You know what?
So that
you ever watch
intro-
Rocky 4?
That intro,
Yeah,
They buy him the robot, and he's all, "Happy birthday, Polly!" And this robot comes in, and he changes the voice box to be like some hot girl. Oh man, that's totally you right now.
Yeah,
I rewind when I hopped on Forza the other night and got into it again. During the demo, I didn't notice it, but that intro video, she's hypnotizing you. I didn't know that.
3 went on. You'll wake up and be in Horizon.
Well, I woke up in Horizon.
1.
Hi, Jordan. I've missed you.
That is a cool intro video, though.
Yeah, it is really cool. Anyway, so I'll be doing Forza Horizon. I'll be doing Shadow of Mordor definitely. I'm actually gonna hit my Family Jewels game pretty hard this week, guys. I'm really excited to. I want you guys to play that when I'm done with it. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I'm excited
anyway.
to play that.
Hey, I'll give you guys the alpha.
Oh, thank you. Closed.
Yeah,
Closed alpha.
Anyway, I'm going to be playing a little bit of Project Spark, and of course, like I just told you, I got to hit that God Mode 30
Nice.
on Destiny.
That means you got to beat the raid.
I know.
People, where can they reach you?
You can find me everywhere at Jordan the Man XOB, except for on Nintendo. You can find me at just Jordan the Man. They didn't have enough letters to fit XOB at the end.
That's
so
true.
I had
They
to cut it.
didn't. Yeah.
So, but no, you can find me everywhere: Twitter, Xbox, Steam, everywhere. Jordan the Man XOB. So
Nice. Myself, I will be Forza Horizon. I really want to get into that game. McSpicy, you should buy that.
I know.
Really.
I really
just
like
buy it
Shadow
for
of
Anna.
I know.
Hey, Mark.
it doesn't do that. If it did do that, I'm going to put that on the forums as a suggestion.
Turn right here.
She does say turn right in 30 feet.
You should buy that. Anyways, I will be working on my Madden Ultimate Team.
Nice.
I'm a ground and pound styles. They have these different styles, and you get bonuses for the style of play that you choose. So my offensive style is ground and pound.
You just run into things?
Ground and pound, the bonus is trucking. So you'll be able to run people over more. You get a better percentage of doing that.
I actually wanted to ask
But
you.
you've got to get players that have that bonus on there. And so I've been doing research. I will be going after Tony Romo in the auction house this week.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll let you
Because
know
your
how that
wife
goes.
wants you to, or because
My
you
wife does
legitimately-
love Tony Romo. I will say that.
You hate Tony. I will
I
respect
hate
you
him.
less if you get Tony. Romo
I
on
despise him, but I have to. He's not doing bad this year.
your- I would take Michael Vick over Tony Romo.
Michael Vick actually is another one that's a cheap ground and
Go
pound
for
bonus.
Michael Vick.
So he would give you that ground and pound bonus. So
Just get Peyton Manning.
so I'm going to be building up my team
Yeah,
this
just
week.
get Peyton.
I've been doing.
Yeah,
he's
what's
not
your
a
problem?
ground and pound. Clearly.
I wanted to ask you: have you been doing more bets each week?
Yes.
Because I want to just kind of bet.
But I didn't do this week's yet. I
Oh.
gotta do this week. It's cool. I lost. I lost.
I know, didn't you lose New Orleans
I'm
last
always-
week or
yeah,
something?
yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But Madden, Forza Horizon, and Destiny. That's probably what I'm going to be into this week.
Yeah.
The
Cool.
end.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. If you guys want to raid, gamertag Shebrew, SHEBREW. He has set up. He has 2 groups running on raids every week. Shoot him a message.
It's a cool dude.
Or go
Cool,
to
dude.
Bungie.net
Yeah,
Bungie.net.
and just search X1 Bros.
And
Bros
while you're
group.
there, just join the clan.
Yeah.
It's on. You have it set on auto.
Yeah, it's auto invite. I set it up. It's all just join.
join
so
us.
shout out to Shebrew.
One
Big
of
thanks
us.
for putting that together. The X1 Bros community. If you guys are new to it, please check them out. Chat with all of us. We're just a part of the community.
And the raid
it's
itself
just
is
a
fun,
bunch of
so.
friendly people who want to play games and have fun.
And just watch the Let's Plays with them in it. They're hilarious.
Oh
They're
man,
so funny.
Good time. Speaking of Let's Plays, check out our YouTube channel if you haven't yet. X1 Bros on YouTube. Also, sign up for our newsletter. The first one dropped today, and it is awesome. Yay. It is awesome. Also, Facebook, Twitter, X1 Bros, and that's it.
And thanks for listening.
And thanks for listening.
End this.
Thanks for listening. Thank you. Where is my thing to get out of here? Anyways, all right. Hey, thanks, guys. We will see you guys next time. Have fun gaming. Whether it's 30 frames or 60 frames a second, just have fun.
Yeah, please.
See you guys later.
Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.